I would like you to imagine there's a piece of string just gently pulling you upwards from the top of the back of the head towards the ceiling. Lengthen the distance between your sternum and navel and to widen the distance between your ribs. To take your attention out of your mind and onto your breathing. So feel the slightly colder air coming into your nose and the slightly warmer air as it leaves your nose. And to really concentrate on your breathing and to use this as a measurement of your attention span. For how long can you hold your attention on your breathing before your mind wanders? Sometimes it can be helpful to actually look down at your breathing. So you're focusing on the movement as you're taking air into your body. Maybe it's your chest that's rising and falling. Maybe it's your tummy moving in and out, that you're bringing your attention onto your breath. You're feeling your breath and you're getting a sense of how are you breathing? How fast is your breath? How much movement is there, etc. Then what I would like you to do is to start slowing down the speed of the air as it enters and as it leaves your nostrils. And the whole objective here is to breathe light. Now what I mean by breathing light is to breathe subtle. And breathing subtle implies conservation of the breath. That you're really softening and slowing down the speed of the air coming into your nose, and it's almost as if you are hardly breathing. So the whole objective here is to breathe less air into your body for a short period of time. And you know you were doing it correctly when you feel air hunger. The feeling of air hunger should be tolerable. But if you feel stressed, or if you have involuntary contractions of the diaphragm, or for example, if you're tensing up your breathing muscles to try and restrict your breathing, take rest for about 15 seconds and start back again. So coming back to the exercise, you're focusing on the slightly colder air coming into your nose and the slightly warmer air as it leaves your nose. And you're just gently softening and slowing down the speed of your breathing. Can you breathe almost as if you were hardly breathing any air at all? That your breath is so smooth, you cannot hear it and you can barely feel it. Your breath is so soft that the fine hairs within the nostrils do not move. At the top of the breath, you bring a total feeling of relaxation to the body. You're having a relaxed and a gentle and slow exhalation. And again, coming back to the inhalation, really soften the speed of the inhalation. And do this by focusing on the airflow coming in and out of your nose. Don't worry too much about the rest of the body. But the whole objective is feel the airflow coming into the nose, feel the slightly colder air coming in, and as you feel the airflow coming into your nose, really slow down the speed of your breathing. At the top of the breath, just bring a feeling of relaxation to the body and allow the air to leave the body effortlessly. So as you're having a slow and gentle and prolonged exhalation, you're allowing the diaphragm to move back up to its resting position. And then during the inhalation, your diaphragm is moving downwards, your intercostal muscles are pulling out, and air is coming into the lungs. During the exhalation, the diaphragm is moving back up to its resting position, and the intercostal muscles are moving back inwards. It's gentle breathing, it's soft breathing, it's subtle breathing, and more importantly, it's light breathing. Now, the feeling of air hunger, as I said, it should be tolerable. So if you feel in any way stressed when you're doing it, always take a rest for about 15 seconds or so and kind of play with the breath a little bit. So again, keeping the instruction pretty simple, you're focusing on the slightly colder air coming into your nose and the slightly warmer air as it's leaving your nose, and you're gently softening and slowing down the speed of the air as it enters and as it leaves your nostrils. Really paying attention to the airflow coming into your nose, taking so quiet, so soft, hardly any air, that you're hardly taking any air into your nose, and at the top of the breath, you're just bringing a feeling of relaxation to the body, and you're allowing a relaxed and a gentle breath out. And then after you have your normal breath out, again, take a very soft and slow and light breath coming into your nose, almost as if you were hardly breathing at all. And at the top of the breath, a total feeling of relaxation, that you're having a relaxed and a gentle breath out. And of course, use this as a measure of your concentration. It is normal, by the way, that the mind wanders, but every time your mind wanders, bring your attention back onto the breath. The interesting thing about this is that the air hunger that you're experiencing signifies that carbon dioxide is increased in the blood, and that's what's generating the feeling of air hunger. But of course, as carbon dioxide is increasing, it's going to help improve your blood circulation. So pay attention to see if there's any changes in the body. Do you notice if your hands are getting warmer? Do you notice if there's any change or increase in the saliva in the mouth? And also, do you notice if you're getting slightly drowsy? So this exercise is a really good exercise at desensitizing the body's reaction to the buildup of carbon dioxide, but also as a down regulator, and also improving the biochemistry of your breathing.